In a world that thrives on advancement and constant change, where competition is fueled by imagination, knowledge, and the ability to acquire and apply information effectively, الصالحين Bilingual School brings an opportunity to give our children an educational experience and environment that goes with our core Islamic values and traditions, and nurturing them for a better tomorrow. In keeping with our vision, we, الصالحين Bilingual School, want our students to attain mastery in both English and Arabic languages. They will participate in interactive activities using athletic and scientific experiments, which are supported with strong Islamic values as well as technological skills. They will graduate with the educational foundations needed to become great leaders of tomorrow in Kuwait and the international society. It is therefore our mission to provide quality educational opportunities in a safe environment that will enable students to develop this knowledge and skills necessary to succeed in a higher educational institution in the Arab and Western worlds, to succeed in their chosen careers, and provide leadership and services to their communities while preserving and promoting Islamic values. In this sense, and knowing that schools have a great role in building wonderful societies, we, الصالحين, have developed an up-to-date educational plan in which we have moved from one stage to the next to ensure that our students participate in communities around them in the best way possible. Our educators worked hard in encouraging students to participate in different community activities, preparing them for global learning. Our plan was set, knowing that there are lots of different types of communities. In الصالحين, we try to expose our students to most of them. We've successfully contributed so far in health, environment, positivity, Islamic values, leadership development, sports, education, and public awareness. Ours as students had the chance to contribute to the overall development of health awareness by taking part in organizing الصالحين's annual health exhibition. The school has been conducting this exhibition for the past 8 years for the public, with the governmental sponsorship by the Ministry of Health, the Ministry of Internal Affairs, Civil Defense, National Guard, and the Fire Department. In addition to the participation of many private hospitals and medical centers who provide the public with free services. Moreover, in the past 2 years, fitness clubs had their share too. Free seminars are presented to the public. Conscious of the dangers of diabetes, the school revives World Diabetes Day on a yearly basis. We get full support from the Governmental Diabetes Center. They send their doctors to give free consultations to the public. This year, we had great sponsorship from medical companies and pharmacies. The public had free RBG tests, received workshops on the perfect dietary recipes for diabetic people, and everyone got a free sugar screening device. Following the agenda of the United Nations, الصالحين School celebrates the World Health Day that is on the 7th of April every year. Private hospitals were invited to give workshops to students about the importance of healthy habits and a healthy lifestyle. Fitness instructors presented shows of needed daily aerobics that helps bodies to stay fit. Teachers prepare healthy food recipes with their students, and parents shared healthy foods in the playground. Since its inception, الصالحين School has been keen to qualify teachers in first aid. Every year, the school sends its teachers to obtain training certificates. 4 years ago, it began to qualify students as well. Students were sent in groups to get the training by the American Safety and Health Institute. High school and middle school students were certified with a 2-year valid certification, whereas elementary and KG students took training to know how to protect themselves from possible dangers. الصالحين School believes that our role on earth is to go along with nature and to take care of it in the most perfect way. School administrators contacted Sinyar, the official campaign, to clean the beaches in Kuwait. Students and teachers went as volunteers. The volunteers received training on what kind of waste to look for, and they filled 55 bags of waste in one day. الصالحين encourages its students to participate in contests around Kuwait. On Earth Day, they won the first place. Elementary teachers conducted a Green Day activity in which they used colors and paint to emphasize the importance of recycling and taking care of our beautiful Earth. We are so keen to involve our students in the events around them in a positive way. We seek to grow their sense of effectivity in society. On International Anti-Corruption Day, our high school students attended a lecture at Kuwait Anti-Corruption Authority. They learned that corruption is a serious crime and can undermine social and economic development in all societies. الصالحين School celebrated the Non-Violence Day by having several workshops conducted by anti-bullying institutions. Be Smart and Safe Institution provided workshops for the public and students on how to avoid cyberbullying too. On the 29th of November, الصالحين School celebrated the International Day of Solidarity with Palestinian people. Students prepared a play to the public. Presenters from the Palestinian League in Kuwait came and presented lectures explaining the human crisis there. On the International Day of Eradication of Poverty, students visited the African Muslims League and had training on how to encourage charitable work. Then they went to the Direct Aid Committee and watched videos about poverty all over the world. At the end, students filled boxes of donations to be sent to Africa and wrote personal letters of support to them. On World Food Day, our students donated rice grains online through www.freerice.com. Nutritionists visited the school and taught them important facts about food, and humanitarians gave them workshops on how to eradicate people facing hunger. 3 years ago, our students started participating in the Model United Nations. Participants in the Model United Nations conferences, known as delegates, were placed in committees and assigned countries to represent. They were presented with their assignments in advance, along with a topic or topics that their committee will discuss. Delegates conducted research before conferences and formulated positions that they would then debate with their fellow delegates in the committee, staying true to the actual position of the member they represent. The school's Deputy General Manager, Mr. Ahmed Al-Alayan, made a distinctive speech at the headquarters in New York last year about the diverse society that Kuwait has and the acceptance of others in Islam.
Islam is the religion of love, not hate. Islam is the religion which holds at its core the values of freedom, equality, tolerance, understanding, and accepting other. Per Islamic teaching, human life is sacred. That human life, be it black human or white, wealthy or poor, women or woman, noble or peasant, we are all equal in the eyes of God. In the name of this body, we, as nation, must stand united against polarizing and fear-mongering rhetoric. In the end, do not forget, we share more common things than we have differences. This, of course, is no easy task. If it were, it wouldn't still be an issue in 2017. We're counting on your resolve. You are in position to mold the future and change it for generation to come. Because I am a Muslim, I would like to close with a Muslim salutation and wish you peace and love. Assalamu alaikum.
Our students got the chance of meeting up with important figures in the government body. On the 10th of December, students prepared a whole show about how human rights started and how to support it everywhere. Moreover, high school and middle school students conducted presentations and workshops to explain human rights to younger students.
Hello everybody, my name is Duna Hanna and I'm a sophomore in Al-Ishraq class and I'm running for student body president in this year's election. I believe that I meet all of the qualities and standards required to fill this position. And I encourage every single one of you to vote for me for extreme changes, and I guarantee you that the only reason you'll attend school is not for the 5 quizzes that you have, but for the fun time that you will look forward to. Every journey begins with one step.
It is our belief that the Student Council helps share students' ideas, interests, and concerns with teachers and school administration. They often also help in planning school-wide activities, including social events, community projects, helping people in need, and school reforms. Many members learn skills that were an extension of their formal education, It teaches them how to nominate, elect, present, and campaign. Every year, Royal الصالحين School cultivates the maximum number of places in Kuwait's national contests for reciting and memorizing Quran for the foreign and bilingual schools in Kuwait. The Islamic department in the school is so keen to help students obtain those places to encourage them to do more. Our students got the first places and memorizing Al-Hadith al-Sharif too. The school sponsors the honoring ceremony for the Hadith contest for all the schools in Kuwait. Every year, the school celebrates the new girls who have made their own commitment to wearing the hijab, which is a formal veil covering the hair. While some of these events may be more ceremonial than celebrational, many Muslims are recognizing this great opportunity to foster and support young hijabis. Those girls receive lots of honoring from the school and valuable gifts are presented. Since travel is education, the Islamic department every year organizes a trip to Umrah for students, parents, staff, and their families and friends. The trip is very well organized, and the prices are really good. In every occasion, the school invites known and trustworthy lecturers to emphasize moderate Islamic values in the community. Parents and school neighbors are free to invite people from the community to attend. We believe the sport activities are a great way to meet people because there's something to focus on and a built-in subject to talk about. RSS wants its students to be physically fit and active. We want them to learn the importance of teamwork. We offer them recreational sports and exercise classes after school. Sports days are announced throughout the year to get the participation of parents in the game. The school teams have already won against other schools in outdoors basketball, soccer, and softball matches. where all the Salihin teachers and students are always interested to participate in the national and international contests. We have had winners in all aspects of learning, in science, Arabic, and English, as well as engineering and math. We won places already, and that has been a great motivation to the students, year after year, to participate in such contests to show more creativity. College fairs provide a great way for students and parents to get information about a lot of different colleges at once. Royal Salihin School arranges and hosts its own annual college fair. We invite university and college representatives from the West and the Arab world. Students get the chance to listen to different graduates who try to live abroad, and they held Q&A sessions with representatives. On an annual basis, our students show their outstanding art abilities at our annual art exhibition. Not only does the private educational department's representatives attend, it's also an open invitation for the school students and parents to come and take a look. On Happiness Day, in accordance to the UN's agenda, our high schoolers prepared activities for the KG and elementary student body. One of them was giving out gifts to them. The whole student body, in fact, wore yellow to commemorate it. For Older Persons Day, we held a traditional gathering for our young students, with a charismatic granny who shared stories about the good old days. Students also visited an elderly nursing home to bond with them, sharing smiles and giving out roses to brighten up their day. Last, but most certainly not least, Women's Day was highlighted. Our adolescents shed light on unfortunate issues that some women face on a global level, such as the stigma of divorce, abuse, and stripping of basic rights. All of that was done within one academic year, and the best is yet to come. Events concerning other fields shall be added to add more to our vision and mission, such as, but not limited to, municipality, entrepreneurship, and much more. All of this was made possible because we want to be the change that we want to see in the world.